Towner Construction Private Limited is a small and medium business. The principal business of the company is to provide structural and architectural works, mechanical and engineering services, and interior works to all building types and civil engineering constructions. Towner also offers project management and supervision services. It currently has 100 employees and works with many subcontractors to ensure successful project completion. Here is Towner's hierarchy. Under the Board of Directors, the Managing Director is in charge of supervising the accounting clerk, quality surveyor, and project manager. The accounting clerk's role is to record Towner's transactions, which is then passed on to an external accounting firm to generate financial statements. The quality surveyor performs a supervisory role over the project and prepares tender documents to be submitted to the client. The project manager supervises the construction work on the ground, supervising the efforts of various subcontractors, and ensures timeliness and quality of the tender's execution. The director receives tender invitations from private companies and evaluates whether to submit a tender document for the project based on the ability of the company and attractiveness of the tender. The director will check if he has worked with the client before and the creditworthiness of the client. If the director decides to submit a tender document, the QS will start to craft the tender document, estimating costs by obtaining supplier quotations, standard labor price list, and the supplier price list. After joint review and amendments by the director and the QS, the finalized tender document is submitted to the client. Towner may then be called out for a tender interview by the client for negotiations and clarifications. If the project is awarded to Towner, the client will present Towner with a letter of award. Once Towner is awarded with the letter of award, Towner will need to apply for permits, purchase insurance, and prepare the loss adjuster before operation can commence. Once construction works commence, at the end of every month, the project manager will evaluate the percentage of work done to estimate a progressive claim for billing the client. The QS will finalize the monthly progressive claim and send it to the client. The client will then revise the claim based on his team's analysis of the percentage of job completion. Based on their analysis, the client will send the certificate of payment to the project manager, certifying the amount that will be paid to Towner. Using the certificate of payment, the accounts clerk will update the accounts receivable in the accounting database and generate an invoice to issue to the client. The client can either pay via e-banking, which is gyro, or check. The client will notify Towner when the payment is ready or when it's made. If the payment is done via check, Towner's dispatch team will then bank in the check for the company upon collection. The accounts clerk will check if the payment has been received against the bank statement. If payment is not received, the director will be informed, who will in turn inform the client regarding the failed payment. At the end of every month, the accounts clerk will collate Towner's transactions for the month, compiling them into a monthly summary report. This report will be handed to an external accounting firm to prepare a set of financial statements for Towner for that month. Towner has expressed interest in expanding its business in future, and this will lead to increased workload, since most of the work is done manually. As a result, Towner can consider implementing an AIS system to increase efficiency.
Created using Powtoon.